Hello! Hola! Bonjour! Namaste! Ni hao! I am Piro the Parrot. Welcome to my home, the TransCultural Group TCG Garden. Together, we're going to embark on journeys all around the world, exploring different cultures and festivities. Please come with me. Whoa! Look at those fiercely grand boats! I think they are dragon boats! The Dragon Boat Festival is one of the most important traditional holidays in China. It is also known as Tuang'ung or Duanu Festival. Another name the festival has is Double Fifth Festival. This name is derived from the fact the festival falls on the 5th day of the 5th month of the traditional Chinese lunar calendar. The date varies each year in the Gregorian calendar, but it usually falls in June. The festival is said to fall sometime around the summer solstice, as the sun is said to be the strongest around then, since the daylight lasts the longest then as compared to the rest of the year. The sun, like the Chinese dragon, represents masculine energy. Hence, the summer solstice is considered the annual peak of male energy, naturally associating the masculine image of the dragon with the festival of Duanu. Please let me introduce you Chai the Crocodile, who shall share with you the interesting facts of Dragon Boat Festival.
Ni hao, Piro. Hello, my friends. Let me tell you the stories about Dragon Boat or Dumpling Festival in China. This traditional holiday can be traced back to more than 2,500 years ago, which is when the famous Chinese poet Qi Yan lived, around 340 to 278 BCE. Qi Yan served as an official to the state of Chu during the Warring States period. He was the main advisor to the kingdom and dedicated much of his life to working alongside the king in the pursuit of strengthening the state. One day, however, the king decided to ally with the powerful state of Qin. Qi Yan opposed the alliance. His opposition led to him being accused of treason. He was exiled from the kingdom. For 28 years, Qi Yan wrote a great deal of poetry. He wrote about his love for his state and the state of anguish he was in as a result of his exile. This reached a peak when the state of Qin captured Qi Yan's state, Chu. With a broken heart, he committed suicide by drowning himself in the Miluo River out of despair. The local people of Chu loved Qi Yan and admired his insatiable patriotism. When they heard he had drowned, they raced out in their boats to save him, or at the very least retrieve his body. The search for his body was unsuccessful, and so they decided to drop balls of sticky rice into the river, hoping the fish would eat the rice instead of Qi Yan's body.
Aha! Chai, so that's the origin of the zongzi? One of my favorite snacks?
Piro, you are right. That's how zongzi, a traditional Chinese food made of glutinous rice that is wrapped in bamboo leaves, came about. And don't forget about dragon boat races. Both of these elements are integral parts of the dragon boat festivities. The Qi Yan story is well known and widely commemorated. However, other stories of figures similar to him also exist. In some provinces in China, the lives of Wu Cixi and Qiao E are also celebrated. Their stories are very similar to the events that took place in Qi Yan's life.
Chai, I'm curious how Dragon Boat Festival is celebrated in modern times.
Sure, Piro. Let's explore that. Today, the Dragon Boat Festival is primarily observed in China, where it is a public holiday. However, it is also celebrated in Southeast Asian nations, including Singapore and Malaysia, while related festivals with slightly differing traditions are celebrated in Japan, South Korea, and Vietnam. Dragon boat races also take place in more than 50 countries worldwide each year. The most common activities that people partake in during the Dragon Boat Festival is the preparation and eating of rice dumplings known as zongzi, drinking realgar wine, and racing dragon boats. As seen in the story of Chien, zongzi are rice dumplings with a history that can be traced back to that very story. As more and more people indulge in the dish, a variety of different types have emerged. Filling the dumplings with different types of food, such as red bean paste, mushrooms, peanut, and many more ingredients, has become popular. Part of the festivity is both enjoying these dumplings and preparing them together with one's family. Wrapping a zongzi neatly is said to be a skill passed down through families. Realgar wine, or xianghuang wine, is a traditional Chinese alcoholic drink. Its name comes from a substance known as realgar, an arsenic sulfide material, an ingredient in the drink. Realgar is a pesticide used against mosquitoes.
Ew! Why do they still drink it if it kills insects?
Well, Pierrot, according to traditional Chinese medicine, it is also a universal elixir against poison, used to protect one from diseases, snakes, and evil spirits. During the Dragon Boat Festival, which was during the height of summer and the harvest period, adults drank a small dose of realgar in their alcohol to ward off physical nuisances and metaphorical evil. Children, too young to consume alcohol, were given an amulet containing realgar or had some realgar powder dotted on their forehead to protect them. It is also said that when the locals rushed to try to save Chien from drowning, a local doctor among them cast realgar into the river.
Chai, you talked about dragon boat racing earlier on. Can you tell us more about that?
Sure, Pierrot. Dragon boat racing is one of the most popularized activities of the festival. A dragon boat is a human-powered paddle boat that is made of teak wood. Patterns and designs of a dragon are often painted along it. The front end is usually shaped like open-mouthed dragons, and the back end is its scaly tail. Dragon boats usually hold 22 people in order to power the boat, depending on the length. It is just like any race, where the first team to reach the flag at the end of the course and grab it wins. A typical boat has 20 paddlers in pairs, a drummer, and a steerer. The drummer is said to be the heartbeat of the dragon boat, rhythmically measuring out the paddler's strokes with a drum hit. The drummer also keeps the morale of the paddlers high. Traditionally, it was said that the winning team would bring harvest and a happy life to the people in their village. Dragon boating has now become an internationally recognized sport, with its own federation and championships being held in countries ranging from Australia to Hungary. However, during the time of the festival, most of the customs surrounding the race are maintained. This includes the performance of a sacred ceremony before the competition to bring the boat to life by painting on the eyes of the dragon. Another custom that was also traditionally performed is the hanging of mugwort and calamus leaves. The festival is held at the peak of summertime. In the ancient times, diseases were more prevalent during the summertime as mosquitoes, flies, and unhealthy germs could breed and spread much more easily in the warm conditions. Hence, these plants with medicinal properties were hung on doors to symbolically ward away disease and bring good luck. During this time, children would also wear perfume pouches prepared by their parents. These perfume pouches would be filled with a variety of herbal medicines and neatly sewed together. They would be strung with silk threads, usually in 5 colors. This is said to contain magical and healing properties. These pouches and threads are hung around children's necks or tied to the front of their garments, not to be taken off until the first summer rainfall. This tradition is particularly special as it symbolizes both protection and cure. Protection from the perfume pouch and cure from the silk threads.
Chai, it is a joyous ride with you on this magnificent dragon boat, and your story has been very enriching. Thank you for sharing it with us.
My pleasure, Piero. Let me catch up with my teammates over there. We have to practice the race. Goodbye and have a good day to all.
Well, that's a wrap for today. Just like these neatly wrapped zongzi that look delicious. Now, please proceed to the quiz circle. I look forward to you joining me on our next exploration. Goodbye, au revoir, namaste, 再见.